What's happening, everybody? Jersey Steve with Sturgis Rider TV here with one of my favorite bands, Five Finger Death Punch. I just got to get this out of the way, man. It's an honor to meet you guys because I'm a huge fan. So I'm this is kind of like a shock thing for me. I'm like, yeah, man, you guys are really sitting here talking with me. It's pretty cool. So welcome. And, real quick, I just wanted to, you guys are very pro-military. I saw with your video, Wrong Side of Heaven.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that was unbelievable, that video. So why so pro-military? I mean, besides the obvious.
For me personally, I've got family that was in the Navy. Aunts, uncles, grandparents. Had my my mom's dad served in Korea. So military family for me. We've got a lot of military family within the group. And then, honestly, one of the biggest things for us that really kind of let us know how many of our fans were military is every night when we get ready to do Bad Company, Ivan gets on stage and he says, hey, how many people out there have served or are serving in the military? And the number of hands that goes up out there is incredible. I mean, at that point, you really realize that you're touching some people through doing what you do, and they all collectively come out to the shows. For us, our job's easy. We get up there, we play rock and roll. Those guys go out there, do jobs that most people don't want to do. When other people are running away, those dudes and ladies are running in the direction of the trouble. So for us to be able to kind of use our voice positively and help some people out there, we like to use the platform for good, and I think we did pretty good on that fundraiser. We actually, our goal originally on the 5 FTP for vets was what, 50 grand at first is what we were shooting for.
Something like that.
Yeah, and we ended up raising $250,000
Wow.
for a veteran suffering from PTSD, homelessness, that kind of thing. So
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Jekyll and Hyde, great single right now. What's next on the horizon for you guys?
Well, the new record comes out September 4th. Pushing for that one. It's called Got Your Six. It's our 6th record. Have the brand new tour starting off in Lexington, Kentucky that same day. So powerful 1-2 punch of brand new record, brand new tour. The tour is us, Papa Roach, In This Moment, From Ashes to New. So that's the next big thing for us, is getting out and getting in support of the record worldwide.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's cool that you're performing here. When you're on the road a lot, I mean, is there something like, man, I thought I'd seen it all, and then all of a sudden something, besides what happened today, but seriously, you're all over the country, all over the world. I mean, what's really shocking to you? What's really like, wow, that was one of my most favorite places to ever play? Or
I think the size of the crowd, every time you play a big place, you think, wow, that was incredible, and it's never going to get any bigger than that. And so the next time you play, like, what is it, Download or something like that, where it's 100,000+ people. And, sometimes they're chanting, Five Finger Death Punch, and to hear that from that amount of people, it's pretty impressive. And so those things tend to stick in your brain a little bit.
awesome.
Just the places we played. We just got back from Moscow about a month ago, and that was one of the most energetic crowds I've ever seen in my life too. And for us, I'm originally a kid from Kentucky growing up, and I never would have thought music would take me all the way to Moscow, let alone the number of people that were there for us in Moscow. So it's those little mind-blowing moments that our reach has gone that far and makes people that happy.
It was kind of interesting because there's something going on in Russia that isn't happening anywhere else. I mean, it's real fandom there. It's like the kids I'd come down to the hotel bar in the morning to get an espresso or something. The kids are already packed outside the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
7 a.m. And we don't leave the hotel until 5 or whatever in the afternoon. So they're just deciding to wait there all day.
All day long.
And then they have like dolls and stuff. It's kind of like it's the most sort of fan intense place I think that we've been to.
Awesome. Yeah, a little bit of people waiting for you once you get off the plane.
Chris, pick.
And they would we would jump in the van and tear off to the venue or whatever, and they would jump in their cars and follow and try to beat us there, get out of their cars and wait for us again to get us a second set of photos.
Same thing when we were going from Moscow to St. Petersburg. We had to take a train from Moscow to St. Petersburg, and everybody knew we're getting ready to go to the train station.
No kidding.
So we got there, wow, packed.
Social media
chasing us down but none of us put that on the internet. They pretty much know that if you're playing Moscow and you're playing St. Petersburg, the way to get there is that train station. So they've got it down to a science. They'll wait on you.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Any of you motorcycle enthusiasts?
The two of us.
Oh, really?
That's why we're here.
Right on.
That's why we got chosen.
What do you have?
I just got a 2015 Road Glide back in November.
Nice.
Love it.
I have 4 bikes, 2 dirt, 2 street, but my prime possession is my night train, Harley Davidson night train.
Nice.
I ripped it apart from head to tail and made it all fancy showroom type rock star looking. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And I'm not doing anything to mine until I have it paid off. That's my goal.
But
That's always a smart move.
His is brand new, slick, beautiful, GPS stereo. I mean, the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
I always thought like road glides were like an old man bike growing up, you know? Until I got up.
But that's
I'm like, why am I getting beat up without this fucking fairing?
Yeah.
I need this.
Yeah.
That's one of my. That's my next bike I want. Is a road glide.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it either. It looks like pretty comfortable to go distances. You know, mine's set up for just around town. My ass starts to go numb in the sole seat.
Don't need that. Don't need that at all.
I was actually going to ride out here to experience the whole Sturgis thing.
Oh, sure.
But we ended up having a photo shoot scheduled on the 4th. And I would have had to haul ass to get back to Vegas. I was like, I'm not doing it. But I am doing a charity motorcycle ride for AmFAR. I leave going up to Salt Lake City next Wednesday. I think it's the 6th. And it takes me down through Vegas the 10th and the 11th. So
For what?
For AmFAR.
AmFAR. That's not plug-in.
AR, yeah, exactly.
You asked us about if we ever did anything that was spectacular.
Yeah.
Chris and I went aboard a nuclear submarine in Japan.
Really?
No civilians are allowed, but they let us down there, and we signed our name on the warhead, nuclear warhead,
That's cool.
in the front of the submarine.
Nuclear warhead named 5 Finger Death Punch.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So if we see that coming, get out of the way.
Oh yeah. Extra power.
Yeah.
Another cool thing that we got to do a couple years ago, speaking of motorcycles, when we were on Mayhem, we actually brought our bikes out with us out on the road. Had a trailer in the back of the bus, brought our bikes out, and on days off, you'd be able to go out and ride and see other things. Took a nice little ride up through, was it Tahoe? Is that near Reno?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lake Tahoe, went up there. Took a couple of nice side trips along the coast. It was beautiful.
We love bikes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but then whoever packed mine last day was over it at that point, and once it got back home,
You cut out.
shot.
Really?
Shot, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a dent the size of a fist.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but it turned out pretty good though. I was planning on selling the bike once I got back to Vegas. I was planning on, there's a Honda VTX 1300,
Yeah.
a couple years old. I was going to sell it for $4,500 when I got back home. Ended up getting I think $7,000 for it for insurance. So
Wow.
thanks for fucking up, crew. Thanks.
Guys, thanks for everything that you do, man. Charity-wise, bringing the great rock, and thanks for coming here to the Sturgis Buffalo Chip.
you. That's it. We're
Pleasure to
done.
be out.
Yeah, we're done, and we'll be back with more with Sturgis Rider TV. I'll check in with you again.